Welcome to the Neon Pocket Dimension, bitch. What's up? How's it going?
Sorry, on, guys.
I'm sorry I called you a bitch, but that's all I could come up with.
Wait, was that specifically to me?
I don't know who that was to. I think it was the listener, the viewer. Although maybe I shouldn't do that.
Probably not.
I don't know. But hey, welcome to the third episode.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of Neon Pocket Dimension. I'm your host, Jacob Jones, or OM Jesus, the Dungeon Master of Ceremonies for tonight. We also got Miguel. What's up?
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, there he is. And then Gage, aka Luke Shockfirst, couldn't make it to this episode, so we got ourselves a guest, the first guest ever on Neon Pocket Dimension. Please introduce yourself, Pizza Man Sam.
Number one. What's up? I'm Sam. I'm from X to Interact, a different video game podcast.
Yeah. There you go. Although I would say your podcast is a video game podcast, and our podcast is a nerd podcast. So we do talk about other things here. So it is a safe space to you could talk about knitting.
Yeah. No kink shaming.
You can talk about your
no
no. We celebrate kinks here in the Pocket Dimension, but no, this is a place where you can come outside of reality to nerd out as hard as you fucking want.
We should get like a basket weaver on at one point so they can tell us about basket weaving.
That's what I'm saying, man.
There you go.
I want people to show up and
just like random shit.
I mean, that's not random to that person, okay?
Well, of course not.
That's their fandom. That's what they're obsessed with.
That's the point. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So, also, this is a place you could talk about your Sanderson book. I see that you've been reading that. I've heard you've been reading that.
Oh, yes, I have.
Yeah, and apparently
spent like almost all day today. I literally sat at work reading it today.
That's awesome. What was the last book you read, Miguel?
Shit. Way to put me on the spot.
Yeah, what do you got?
The last book I finished
was
probably 10Q84.
Oh, what's that?
Haruki Murakami book.
Okay. I don't know who that
like
is.
His last
means.
Last one. Japanese author.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever read...
That's probably the last one I finished.
Besides manga, the only Japanese book I've ever read is Battle Royale. You guys ever read that book?
Like the actual book?
Yeah, the book.
The book?
What is this? What the frick? Dude, Firefox was just like, you can't use me without pressing this button. So, just watch out, Firefox is forcing you to press buttons. Anyway, what's going on, everyone? So this is going to be the first episode. So we were, we're still working out the structure of the show and all those fun things. But essentially, this is going to be the first sectors episode. That's what I'm calling it. Where essentially we're all going to kind of get our own little section or sector. Of the episode to like basically just talk about whatever you want, like whatever you've been nerding out on. But that's sort of like our thing is like every episode we're always going to start with, what you've been nerding out on. And then we get to whatever topic or idea we have. Unless it's a sectors episode, then we that's like what we're doing. You know what I mean? So like essentially that's what we're doing today. And again, to put Miguel on the spot, we're going to start with...
am I going first?
We're going to start with Miguel today. Ooh! And now he's...
My bad.
Now he's sideways.
1 second.
So...
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. What happened?
Hold on. My phone. Give me 1 second.
He broke it. This isn't the same technical difficulties as last time. Well, I could go first, but I need to pull some...
Now he's using it as an excuse not to go first.
Absolutely, at this point.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
He's back. He's
go.
back and alive.
We're back. Sorry about that.
No, you're cool.
Just ignore that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to ignore it when they're watching. I forgot. Yeah.
What have I been nerding out on?
Before you do that, a little bit of housekeeping. This show, you can watch it live at twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension every Wednesday, starting at 7. It's about an hour, so about from 7 to 8. And then if you want to check us out, or you should, number one, follow us on there because we're going to do all sorts of other streams, like game streams. We're going to go on location sometimes, do fun stuff. So make sure to follow us at twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension. Actually, we have tomorrow a stream scheduled where we're going to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. I don't know what the fuck I was about to say. But we're trying to get a 6-player full game going with just some of our friends and stuff. So I think Sam might try to get in there, right? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, he'll be in there. I don't know if Gage can make it work. I'm not sure, but obviously he's invited. Miguel doesn't have Game Pass. So
not currently, no.
At the moment,
I'm not getting all that Xbox money.
Yeah, you're not getting the Xbox money, but
I'm not getting all the Xbox money that you guys are.
He does have a PC. But yeah. Oh, and then we're on YouTube. Just search Odd Valley on YouTube. We're on the Odd Valley channel, and we'll have every episode ready to go every Friday. So if you do miss the live stream on Wednesday, expect the Friday episode to go up on YouTube. Okay, Miguel, what have you been nerding out on this week, buddy?
Unfortunately, it's the same thing I've been nerding on for the past 200 hours.
200 hours?
Yeah, I think I've put about 200 hours into the game now.
Like, you've seen that on the save file or
Skyrim.
whatever?
Yeah. It's like, it's on Steam. It says 195. Now, Don't get me wrong. I think some of those hours are me asleep when I fall asleep at the computer, so they don't all count. But a good majority of them are me actually playing.
Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I just finished Act 2, apparently.
Oh.
Most of the side quests are done. I have a side quest right now where I get to kill. It's for the Dark Brotherhood. You get to kill a bride as she's getting married.
Whoa.
Wait, the Dark Brotherhood.
Of the crowd.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah,
Skyrim.
you weren't listening, but yeah. he's playing Skyrim.
Oh.
Now here, if we
baby,
can
let's go.
slightly interrupt you a little here. Sam fucking loves Skyrim, right, Sam?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite games of all time, baby.
Well, there you go. That's what
It's a great game.
He just said he put Steam
top
clocked
3.
him. Steam clocked him at 195 hours currently.
Yeah, currently.
Those are rookie numbers. No.
I wouldn't be surprised considering how many times people have replayed the game. I mean, at this point, at this many hours that I've put in, I'm like, Jesus Christ, how much more can there be? And I know there's a lot more because I'm still not even done with the expansion, or both of them. So it's going to be a while, I think.
What? How many hours
I
did
would
you
like
have?
to move on to something else.
How many hours did you have, Sam?
I don't know. Because I have
no
that
idea?
game on so many different systems that it's hard to add them all up.
Uh-huh.
But if I had to guess, it would probably be around 2,000.
2,000?
Yes.
Wow, that's impressive.
Because I had 1,000 on my PS3.
And that I would imagine is from
Pretty
when the game came out, right?
Yes.
About the time.
Yeah, around
Like
then.
years ago.
I think I started playing a year after it came out.
Okay.
Because I'm a youngin, so I was in middle school or high school when this I was a freshman maybe when this game came out.
Mhm.
Okay.
That
makes sense.
Man.
I didn't play it immediately, and that's back when I only played sports games. And then my brother got me into this game, and I've been gaming ever since.
I didn't know you just started with only sports games. That's interesting.
Not only, but mainly.
Mainly sports game.
You weren't playing Mario.
Was this the crack game that got you in?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Gateway drug.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Believable.
That's good.
Yeah, I was I was obsessed with Skyrim. So you said you were killing you were doing the
there's
Dark
a quest
Brotherhood
you have
quest.
to kill. You have to kill a bride when she's getting married
Mm.
in solitude, and that's the current quest that I'm currently on. So
What's your
that's going to be fun.
so far out of all the quests you've done or quest lines, like what's your favorite one so far that you've experienced?
I like the Mage Guild's quest line. probably the best. That one sticks out the most to me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting answer.
Yeah. Why? What would
People
you say,
shit.
Sam?
Just people shit on that one so much.
They
Oh, do they really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Most people hate
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah.
People shit on it mostly, I think, because the Mage's Guild questline in Oblivion is just way better. But
Oh, okay.
I see.
my favorite questline, man, that's
Yeah.
I mean, I like the Thieves Guild one.
That's I feel like that's
probably
common.
my favorite one.
I thought it was good.
That
I
that
enjoyed
and the
it.
Dark Brotherhood are like generally my two favorite.
Yeah, I feel like most people
I
pick those.
think.
You know what I mean? Like they just people love that. They want to be a weird.
If we're not
thief.
counting the DLC.
Oh no, I'm counting all the content.
Oh, if we're counting the DLC, it's Dawnguard. I fucking love Dawnguard. The vampire.
Okay.
The vampire stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you a vampire?
Fuck with that shit. Not the first time I played. The first time I played, I was a werewolf, and I killed. I was part of Dawnguard, where you hunt the vampires.
Mhm.
But I have played as a vampire before, yes,
Okay.
and it's pretty sick.
So the whole system of like upgrading either the werewolf or vampire tree thing, that like obviously vampires weren't in the vanilla game, and when I first started playing Skyrim, I did not.
Well,
I don't know. They didn't have that progression system, so like being a werewolf was like
yeah.
whatever. But like when I came back to the Switch version and they had all that content in there, I was like, holy shit, this is awesome now. Like there's so much stuff you can do.
So you could be a vampire in vanilla Skyrim, but it was like really lame. It wasn't like you couldn't be a vampire lord.
Oh yeah. That's right.
They added that
Yeah.
in the DLC, and then they added the skill trees for the vampire lord and the werewolf.
Because to become a
That's pretty
vampire in vanilla, it would just be like you would contract a disease from being attacked by vampire drain or something, right?
Yep.
And then you get vampirism,
exactly.
and then it's like you get like you have. I think you're weaker in the sunlight and like certain things like that. But yeah, no, being a vampire lord's dope.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty sick.
Miguel likes to
All
rip.
those magic abilities.
Dude, it's so fucking sick.
I've enjoyed killing the vampires, so I liked werewolf. I cured myself though, so we'll see what happens. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go back and become a werewolf again.
I have never done that actually.
You've never cured yourself?
That's one of the that's one of the few things I have not done, and I know you can do it. I just have never done it before.
You're like, why would you?
Yeah.
Why would I?
And a werewolf's sick. Like,
I mean, it is pretty sick. I think it's funny that
it was fun.
I think it's hilarious that the guards are like, it smells like there's a wet dog around here. Can you smell that?
The only problem with being a werewolf and a vampire lord is you can't upgrade your other skills, so you can't like level up while you're doing it. While you're like,
in the
if you just want to
form.
run. Yeah, if you just want to run around being a werewolf the whole time, you can't. You're not going to be leveling up. So
yeah,
other than the werewolf stuff, but
well, I mean, yeah, that's the only progression. Yeah,
play the werewolf as your main character. That's what you're going for.
Yeah,
we'll just be a werewolf the entire time.
Just always turn into a werewolf.
Yep.
When you're in combat.
You go from werewolf to everwolf.
Although you can't loot stuff.
That's the only issue I have with the werewolf.
Yeah.
Because I was running around killing people and eating them. And I was like, I want to open that chest.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it feels like a separate system, you know?
And it's the same thing with the vampire lord. When you're a vampire lord, you cannot loot, which sucks. But
yeah, you just get like experience or whatever for what do? Like kills while you're in vampire form, or is it like you have to drain them while in vampire form or something like that? I can't remember.
I can't remember how it works with vampire lord because werewolf is you eat things.
Yeah,
like you feast on their corpses. I can't remember what. I think you might have to use a specific ability to kill them. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
I may try that out. I'm not sure. I understand why people have been playing this game for the past 10 years. Like, I get it.
Yeah, well,
the fact that there's so much content.
Start adding in mods and stuff, and like, you get how things can really spiral out of control.
Oh, absolutely.
How your time can just fucking up and disappear.
So, like, 2,000 hours, I totally understand that. Like, that's extremely feasible.
Yeah, it's not to mention like other builds and stuff. Do you know like the like quote unquote post game kind of flow, like how that works, Miguel?
Mm-mm.
So like basically you can do like a prestige on a skill, right? Am I wrong there? It's something like that, like
Yeah, so in the one DLC they added, it's called Legend. It's making a skill legendary, and it sets the skill back to 15, I think. 15 or 20.
I thought it was back down to 1, dude.
Well, I think
No,
most of the skills
skill, because
start
all
at
skills,
15.
yeah, all skills start at 15.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, I think it resets it to 15, and then you get all the perk points back from whatever perk points you spent in that tree that you just like set back that skill.
Yeah.
And then it just keeps letting you level. It essentially removed the level cap. You can
Right.
just keep leveling now.
So basically, you could
'cause in
just
this-
keep going forever, essentially.
Yeah, because in vanilla, once you got to 100 in a skill, you couldn't level up that skill anymore. And so to get max level, you just had to get a level 100 in every skill. Which was ridiculous. But it used to be like 82 or 81 or something was max level. But
Yeah, exactly.
It's no longer the case.
No, you can go all the way up, dude, and people just do. And that
I don't know if I would do that, to be honest with you. Like, I have other things I want to play right now.
Yeah, you don't want to only play Skyrim for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I don't want to only play Skyrim.
You gotta get to level 80 though. Once you get to level 80, you fight the Ebony Warrior comes looking for you.
Oh, okay. Is that more DLC type content? This is vampire.
No, that was
gameplay.
vanilla. That was vanilla. It was just once you reach the max level, which I think is 80, you this guy just comes looking for you, and he's wearing all ebony, and he's a bitch and a half to fight.
Fuck that. So like,
yeah, it's really stupid. It's just like, I mean, it's Skyrim combat. You're just hacking away at this guy for like fucking 25 minutes as his health bar slowly drains down.
Blocking every hit if you have a shield or something.
There's no stealth arching the
Ebony Warrior.
The Ebony Warrior.
I'm gonna pull up some footage of the Ebony Warrior right now.
That's pretty funny. I read about him. There was a location
I
went to, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I read about him. And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm not nowhere near that at this point."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I never got to level 80 until like probably my last playthrough.
Damn.
Okay.
Because I mean, level 80s, that's a lot of work.
Is this guy gonna fight the Ebony Warrior or what? Anyway, so like what? Okay, so what are some builds that you guys rock in Skyrim? Like, you know, some of your favorite builds that you've done, or like weird builds. You got any build stuff? Oh, there you go. This guy's fighting him now. No, complete dead silence.
I think mine's pretty vanilla as far as I'm doing like a spell sword.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
So like
nothing too crazy.
What like skills are you primarily like upgrading right now?
It's all one hand, light armor, destruction magic, smithing, enchanting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, enchanting is you need that shit.
Yeah, really I kind of my only issue with this game is I feel like the food, unless I'm doing it wrong, I didn't feel like food was a big factor in the game because I'm running around. I don't really use it.
No.
Yeah, I just get rid of all my food and use only potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas
food's useless.
I think that was the thing I enjoyed about Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Was that a lot of that stuff was actually really useful.
Yeah. Well, because it give you stats and stuff. And then also, like, in survival mode or whatever, that you actually have, like, a hunger bar and a thirst bar, I think. So you'd actually need to, you know, eat and drink, that's straight up just you're playing Fallout 76 at that point.
Okay.
That game is... At its core, it really is just Fallout survival game on a different map, essentially, with a lot of crafting. And, like, you know, you can build your own camp and stuff. This guy, whoever this guy is, like, he needs to have some VSync on because there is some screen tearing going like nuts in this fucking footage. It's awful. Yeah, let's make that go away. So yeah, like one of my so I got it for Switch. Number one, it's actually a good Switch game. If you're like, only get it for Switch if you're playing it mobile. You know what I mean? Because it's like obviously it's not gonna run as well as like other consoles or your PC or whatever. But like having Skyrim on the go was like really fun. I played the shit out of it. But this time around, because like the first time I did it, I do what I always do in games, which is like full physical. Excuse me. Stalwart, heavy armor, big shield, big weapon. That's what I did. The same thing I did in Elden Ring. But this time around, I was like, I'll be a caster. But then I saw a video of someone like essentially doing a sneak attack with a spell or something, and that might have been a mod to do it. But then it just gave me the idea like, oh, I should be a sneak mage. So then I put a lot of stuff in sneak, and then I decided like, what magic should I use? Let's go with the weirdest one. I went with conjuration. And so I put points in like illusion and stuff so that
I was gonna say, gotta do illusion.
Right, yeah, of course, illusion too. I don't know if it's illusion or which school magic, but like I got it to the point where when I cast spells it makes no sound, right? So
That's illusion, yeah.
Okay, there you go. And I also got my illusion up high enough to like also be able to cast invisibility. So like I essentially just go invisible and then just start summoning motherfuckers. And so they're just like it's like they have no idea where all these like Daedric knights are coming from, and it's pretty funny. But then like the problem is when you fight dragons, it's not like that optimal of a build, you know what I mean? Because it's like right, and then like stack on the fact that I'm a vampire, weak to fire, and like I'm shitty during the day. So like when I get jumped by dragons, that turns into a whole ordeal where I'm like, I need to essentially cheese them like every time, where I'm like, okay,
just run to the nearest village and have the guards fight them.
Yeah, I do stuff like that, or like I have to really use the environment to my advantage, where I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna hide under this building and then like launch some spells up there. So yeah, it was really tough because like by the time the dragons were like ancient and like super powerful and stuff, I mean, I didn't have like all my points were in these weird trees, so I didn't really have a bread and butter like way to take down dragons. So, but either way, I just thought it was a really weird, unique build to go with because mostly it's like where you're stabbing stuff, slicing stuff. Miguel, what's the tree that you hate the most?
That I hate the most,
or that you feel like is the most
lock
like
picking.
stupid?
It's totally useless.
You think lock picking is the most
So
useless?
useless.
Hell yes, it's so fucking useless.
Dude, lock picking's way too easy in the game to make that skill tree useful at all.
Yeah, agreed.
It's a waste of points. Everyone's just fucking themselves.
I remember the first time I played, and I like held on to the skeleton key for like ages because I was like,
there you
this
go.
is lock picking so much easier.
Yeah,
and like I look back on that, I'm like, I'm such an idiot. Like lockpicking was easy, like to begin with. Like, did not need the skeleton key for that long.
You could have just like completed the quest, but yeah, that's what I feel like. That's what a lot of people did early on. Miguel, you got any other parting thoughts here about Skyrim?
As far as on Skyrim,
yeah,
I'll finish it one day.
Are you committed?
If you've never played it, I would definitely play it.
If you ever get bored with it, just change up your play style and become a stealth archer mid playthrough, because that's what happens to everyone.
It's the best way to go, man. Putting points into stealth, especially like range stealth builds, makes those games like real chill, dude. You just kind of do it at your own pace.
Yeah, stealth is just so OP. Like, once you upgrade stealth, they just can't see you. You could be standing 2 feet in front of them and they won't see you.
Yeah, and then you cast a spell to have a giant, like, fire creature to just start stomping them from behind, and then they have no idea that you're behind them, and then you stab them in the back and do times 15 damage.
Hell yeah.
That's how I rock it. That's how I fucking rock it. All right, Samothy, you're up. What have you been learning on this week?
It's my turn.
I'm going last.
Of course you are.
Before I talk about the book I've been reading, I do want to shout out the game I've been playing.
What you been playing,
which
dude?
just so happens to be Fallout 4, another Bethesda
Ooh.
series game.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I played it when it came out.
Mhm.
But like easily the least like that I actually like got into it. You know, like it's
Yeah.
one of my it's probably my second most played game on third most played game on Steam. My
Mhm.
top 2 games on Steam, Skyrim and Skyrim Special Edition. But
Whoops. There you
Fallout
go.
4 I think is number 3, but like even that like the depth wise into a game
Mhm.
for Bethesda game, this is the least I had gotten into. Like I played the shit out of played everything in New Vegas, played everything in Fallout 3. But I just never I never played the DLC in Fallout 4.
Mhm.
There's just a lot of side stuff that I never did as well.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a lot of that now. There's a lot of side stuff that I've done in this playthrough that I hadn't done before. And I am really enjoying it. This is the most I've enjoyed the settlement building as well.
Yeah.
I have a couple like main. I'm not taking care of every settlement, but like I have a few main settlements where I have a good amount of people.
Mhm.
Taking care of them. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying the playthrough this time. And I've played one of the DLC so far in this playthrough. I still need to play the other 2.
What is it
Which
like?
one did you play?
There's
other
like
2
Far
main ones.
Harbor, the Nuka-Cola one.
So those are the 2
right?
I haven't played.
Those
So
are
I
the
have
2
not
I
played
know
Far
about.
Harbor, and I have not played Nuka World. I have played the Automotron one.
Automotron,
The one with
huh?
the mechanist. And all
Nice.
the robots.
I love robots.
It's like really short. It's like it's not a new area either. It's just like in the same area. It's just
Oh.
I
it
will
just
say
disappears or
Harbor's
something.
good. Like
Yeah.
I
Far
really
Harbor's
enjoyed
good?
Far Harbor. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
that one's really good.
I've heard Far Harbor is possibly the best Fallout DLC,
Really?
which is saying something because there are some great Fallout DLC, especially for New Vegas. So
Yeah, I mean, dude,
I'm very much looking forward to
that's
Far
why
Harbor.
that's why I said Far Harbor first, because like people always point to that one as being like the one that they say is worth it.
I feel like that's the biggest one they put out, and it's story-wise, it's the best.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
very good. I thought.
Looking forward to it. I know it deals with some more synths and shit. So, and there's swamps and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've bet the other cool thing about
Swamps.
this playthrough, the other cool thing about this
Swamps.
playthrough is that I have now been to Boston because I went there as part of my vacation last summer.
Oh, like in person.
So yeah, I've been there. So
Like not in Fallout, like in real life.
yeah. In real life, I've been to
IRL.
Boston now.
That is pretty cool.
That's tight, dude.
There's a couple locations where I'm like, yo, like I've been there in real life. Like I'm in Diamond City. I'm like, this looks just like it. It just looks just like it.
Isn't it? Isn't
that's
that there?
That's how I felt about New Vegas and Fallout 3. Like I think they do a really good job with building the environment. It's just a lot smaller, but it's like, oh yeah, I totally recognize that intersection.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Great.
Yeah, I guess the same could be said for Fallout 3 because I've been to Washington D.C. as well. Unfortunately, I've not been to you guys in Vegas yet, but one day maybe.
One day, you gotta come here.
It just sounds too hot. It's just too hot down there.
Dude, it's dry.
It was only what?
It's dry heat.
It was 90 something today, a little bit humid.
That's
It was
nothing.
nice.
It was 90 something today here in Michigan, so
That's
and
nothing.
very humid.
No, see that I feel like that's worse because like okay,
that is-
it's
No, it's
100
worse. It's
something,
worse.
but then it's like it's so fucking dry, like it's like dust.
Right.
Like, all right, I'll challenge you. Like, heat up some dirt, and then hit yourself in the face with it, and then heat up some fucking water, and then hit yourself in the face with it, and then tell me which one hurts more. You know what I mean?
I feel like the dirt's gonna hurt more.
No,
Well, it depends on how hot the water is.
I don't mean like dirt. I mean
Yeah,
like just like throw like a antiquing of like dust into someone's face.
An antique.
Yeah, just like
How
hot
hot
dust.
of water are we talking here?
Hot dust. I don't know. Oh, the 100 degrees. Heat it up to 100 degrees.
Oh, okay. You won't get burned from that. You shouldn't.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, but
100
I'm just
degrees
saying, I feel
Fahrenheit,
like
I can do that.
God,
That won't
yes.
hurt.
What is that in Celsius? Like how many Fahrenheits? That's a lot.
I don't know.
That's a lot of Fahrenheits right there. 100 Celsius is
100 Celsius. Jesus Christ! You're trying to kill him.
That's 100 times more than the freezing of water. Is that wrong? I don't know. I don't know anymore.
What? Dude, what?
It's been a while since science class, dude.
Why don't you just Google it?
100
I could
degrees
Google it,
Celsius
but-
is the boiling point of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's 0 Celsius?
The freezing point of water.
That's what I was saying.
That's
It's 100 times more.
no, because
Then
100
the
times
freezing
0
temp.
is 0.
Yeah, you're right. You cannot times 0. And also you can't divide by 0, which Excel wants to throw in your
Well,
face all the time.
You can times 0. It's just equals 0.
No, but you can't divide.
You
'Cause
cannot.
a calculator
divide by
gets
0.
really fucking angry about that.
Math lessons brought to you by Neon Pocket Dimension.
That's right.
Apparently.
Yeah. Do you need
We're in the
math?
math section.
Enter the dimension, bitch. All right, what else
Now
you got?
We'll start giving Excel tutorials too.
Oh, hey Sam, let me ask you this question. Which faction? Which faction? Fallout 4. Which faction?
Oh, and Fallout
Oh,
4.
Come on.
I
Which
almost forgot
faction?
we were talking about Fallout 4.
It's
No,
your it's your sector, bro.
So
It's Sam's sector.
the I've only
Mhm.
beaten the main story once.
I've
Okay.
never
Tried
beaten it.
I've come back to the game a few times before now, and just never gone through it again.
Mm.
And that's mostly because I've just modded the shit out of it. And by the time I'm done modding, I'm like tired of the game.
You gotta add a
That's just how it
T-Rex
works.
in there.
The first time I played, I finished the game as the Railroad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
think that's
they're
that's the right
homies.
choice.
yeah. I
They're
feel
the
like
homies.
deep down inside, it should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It should be.
Like fuck the Brotherhood of Steel in this game. They're fucking jackasses.
Oh, they're always jackasses. They're like
but-
xenophobic, dude. Like that's what defines them.
They are, but I would say they're pretty cool.
They're
cool.
framed as the good.
Yeah.
They're framed as the good guys in New Vegas. Well, not really New Vegas, but kind of New Vegas. They're framed as the good guys in Fallout 3. So that's all I'm saying.
All bad guys.
That's true. They are.
All bad guys
Like,
think they're
come on,
the good guys.
Three Dog's
You know what I
part
mean?
of the Brotherhood of Steel, technically. I mean, come on, I gotta
Is
respect
he?
that.
Is he really?
I think so. The Brotherhood of Steel like protects him. You know, whatever.
That's
Protects
cool,
the
I guess.
Galaxy News Radio.
I mean, yeah.
But
you
this
gotta like
this
Three
time,
Dog.
I think I'm gonna go with the Institute.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
So
gonna.
my player is super intelligent.
Spoiler alert, everyone! Spoilers for all these old games.
Yeah. I started the game with 9 in my intelligence, so almost max
That's low.
intelligence.
That's low.
So I'm smart.
Cool.
So I think we're going with the Institute this time. That or the Minutemen, because I think there's a Minutemen only ending, maybe.
I believe there is. Yes, you could choose one of
So
the three.
I might lead the Minutemen to victory. We'll see. We'll see when I get there.
Are you gonna go for like 100% achievement or trophy or whatever or what?
I don't know, because I think you have to do multiple endings for that.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm driving at.
And
Exactly.
fuck that. I'm not gonna keep going back. Like I'm not gonna load up a save near the end and like go. No, I'm just gonna play through.
Hmm.
So I'm probably not gonna platinum it or anything.
So let me ask
At
you
least
this
not
question.
now.
Fallout 4, gameplay's great.
Yeah, what up?
Gameplay's great and everything. But why don't you talk a little bit about the dialogue situation in that game?
Hey, it fucking sucks so much. I hate it. I am so glad they were doing an unvoiced protagonist for Starfield. That makes me so happy because, man, having a voice protagonist in an RPG like this just limits the dialogue.
Yeah.
And like in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, like the dialogue system was great. Like you had all these different things you could choose from. different skills opened up different choices and stuff like that. And in Fallout 4, it's like, here are your 4 choices on a little circle. You press the button, each button, and there's gonna be, you're being like mean, you're being nice, you're being sarcastic, or you're being like indifferent, I guess. And those are like your 4 choices throughout the entire game.
But nothing like affects the gameplay though, right?
Yeah.
You can't like
and
say
and very
no or
little-
yes or in between, really. Like
Yep.
typically,
yeah,
right?
there's like the occasional where you can, if you're doing like a quest, you can like convince them to give you more money.
Mhm.
Get like 10 more caps out of it or something.
Yeah,
like
that I
50
feel
more
like
caps out of it.
that's all charisma is like, do you want more money, bro?
yeah.
Like that's it.
And like I think there's a
True.
couple times where you can like talk people out of attack, like out of combat, and resolve things peacefully. But like for the most part, it plays no part, and it's just so disappointing. And yeah, I hope that Starfields is better, and it seems to be better.
Starfield's gonna be fucking
It's
incredible.
already off to a better start.
I'm so
dialogue-wise,
excited.
just because it doesn't have the voice protagonist. Because the voice protagonist also in Fallout 4, their voice acting is atrocious.
It's not great. I mean, look, were you playing as the male or the female? Let me ask you that.
This time I'm playing as a female.
I
I
feel
had
like
played as a male.
the female it isn't that bad.
The female's a
It's
little
not great.
better.
It's not great, but
I think, and listen, it's hard. Like I think the main problem is like trying to use this character as a vessel, and so I picked this choice expecting them to sound a little bit different, but then they're just like maybe I pick a choice expecting them to sound more aggressive, and then they're just like, oh, like powering, like like fucking, oh no, like it just sounds completely different than you thought it would, so it just sounds like ridiculous. Because the voice acting in the rest of the game is great. Like,
yeah.
just like I like the voice acting for the most part in the rest of the game.
You know what's really
but-
funny that like when we were kids, all voice acting was bad for like everything, essentially.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
localization was a fucking joke in the late 90s and stuff. You know what I mean? And even
Yeah.
like, look at Resident Evil 1. You ever play Resident Evil 1 like in English?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking
the only way I played it.
ridiculous, dude. It's pretty fucking ridiculous. Like some of
Oh,
the
it's terrible.
oddball shit they say, or like, Sam, I know you're a youngster, and
Bro.
that's fine. No hate.
Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? Let's talk about localization, all right?
Whew. Nah, hey. They got a lot of Disney people in there, but that didn't mean it was like the best. At least the first game. The first game was a little cringe at times, you know. Miguel, you ever play Kingdom Hearts? Any of them?
I've played a little bit.
Which
I don't
one?
know. It
Which
never
one?
really interested me that much, to be honest with you.
They're great. They're great games. You should play just the core ones. Well,
They're perfect.
Yeah, not
Amber-
ever.
in every way.
and Birth by Sleep. You just play 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, and 3, and then you're fine. What do you think? Am I right, Eric? If Eric was here, he would be like
Yeah, he would
probably
know.
yelling.
I haven't even played Birth by Sleep.
He might. Birth by Sleep was sick. Look, I don't know if you guys had a PSP. I'm not a Vita person, but the original PSP pretty sick. Like that console. Birth by Sleep was on it, and it was essentially like it was just Kingdom Hearts, kind of Kingdom Hearts Light. It's still a full-fledged game, but there's 3 characters, and then you play through each of their storylines. So you're essentially like playing the same game 3 times, but
Oh, okay.
3 different storylines that are all happening like concurrently. So you get to see like what had happened from a different person's point of view. So like everything you're doing is actually technically different, even though you're reusing maps. And like I think even having different boss fights and stuff. So really interesting game, but it also gives us Aqua, who's like the best character in all of Kingdom Hearts.
All right.
Right under
think
Axel.
somebody-
Right under Axel.
I think somebody has something to say about that. All right.
Say it, Sam. Say the line.
Got it memorized.
Miguel has no idea what we're talking about.
Classic. All right.
No idea.
Now, before my sector ends,
Okay.
because I'm probably running out of time, I
A
do
bit.
want to talk about the book I've been reading. And by reading, I mean have finished now. I finished it today. I read it pretty much all day today. Went to work. We had enough people there where I was pretty much just managing. And so I just sat there for most of the time reading while I was managing. And so
Cool.
I finished the book. I read the epilogue when I got home. I finished the book at work besides the epilogue. I read the epilogue when I got home. But the book's called Mistborn, and it's by Brian Sanderson, I think is his name.
Yeah, it's Brian
Sounds
Sanderson.
about right.
I believe.
It's called Mistborn: The Final Empire is the first book.
Nice.
Man, this is a good ass book. I'm not a big reader anymore. I used to read a lot when I was a kid, but just haven't done it too much recently. I'm trying to think. The last book I read for fun was probably I read through the Harry Potter series like a few years ago, I think.
Cool.
So
Snape kills Dumbledore.
The last book I read for fun.
Snape kills
not for
Dumbledore.
college.
I'm sorry.
What?
Spoiler alert. Snape kills Dumbledore.
Oh yeah, Dumbledore does die.
Do you even know that meme, or is that
Way to ruin
also
it.
before your time? God damn it. Cool.
Probably before my time.
So yeah, and I've heard a lot about Mistborn, and I see you reading it. You're saying it's good. Guys, you're gonna have to fucking read it.
Great.
By the way, in case you didn't know, I think Sanderson also wrote the Wheel of Time series, which is a series on Amazon Prime, I believe, right now. It's not bad.
I did not know that.
Not a bad show. I could be wrong. Please prove me wrong if I'm wrong.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Okay, well, look it up.
Time.
Let me know.
It is.
Am I
it's
wrong?
got 2 authors.
Am I wrong? I could be wrong. Brian?
Oh wait, I think this is the series where one person started writing the books and then they died, maybe. And so then
shit.
Brandon Sanderson, not Brian.
Oh, okay.
Brandon
Come on.
Sanderson. Brandon Sanderson came in and helped finish the last 3 books based off the notes the main author had.
Okay, great. Thank you, Brandon Sanderson, for your sacrifice. Or, we thank you for your service. Come on, they got the same last name. You know what I mean? I was this fucking close. I was pretty sure it was the same guy. Oh, it's not Brian Sanderson.
I was saying Brian wrong. Brian Sanderson does not exist as he's not the author of Mistborn. Brandon Sanderson, is the author of Mistborn. I was saying Brian.
Yeah, it's you need to apologize to all the Brian Sandersons in the world.
You were right, Jacob.
Brandon Sanderson. Thanks, bro. Thanks. The Wheel of Time. No, there's a show about the Wheel of Time on
yeah, it's on Amazon.
Amazon. It's pretty good.
I know.
Also, his Dark Materials. It's another book series I'd like to check out. The show's good.
That is very, very good. I highly recommend the books. And the show is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's
I'm happy
cool.
with it.
It's that same actress who played Wolverine's quote unquote daughter in
yeah.
Oh shit! Okay.
Logan.
Yeah.
There you go.
And Logan.
Yeah, I recommend it. If you got Amazon Prime, I don't know pizza guy.
I do. Of course.
I don't know.
Of course I do.
All right, hey Jacob, what you been nerding on this week?
What have you been doing?
We've been nerding
Jacob,
week.
It's your turn now.
I've been nerding out on a few things. One of the first video games. Guess we're all talking about video games this episode, but that's okay. What's another thing I've done? Nah, nothing. Yeah, just fucking video games. And the Obi-Wan series. Obi-Wan series is pretty good, but we're not caught up. Me and Miguel are not caught up. It is literally the day that the episode comes out, but I just have to say that
you'll never guess, bro. They just murder Luke and Leia.
Good. We're in another timeline.
You know what?
We're in another timeline.
I was talking to my friend, and he goes, Obi-Wan's going to get Leia killed or something like that. I go, I'd like that. Give me like a multiverse Star Wars. Give me something different.
Yeah, we're in a different timeline technically than like the one that we thought we were in when the EU consisted of events that were then retconned and made the Legends timeline.
Yeah.
Right? If
Well-
you remember those days, you know what's a Yuuzhan Vong? Who the fuck
What I-
is Jason and Jaden Solo? Jason and Jaina Solo? Who are they? Ben Solo exists in both universes. I read a lot of the books. Anyway,
Apparently.
the Obi-Wan
Really?
the Obi-Wan series is pretty good. It's not exactly about what you think it's about. But I feel like so far up to episode 5, which is where I'm, what I've watched so far, and I can't wait to finish it. I feel like they're doing a good job of like at a good pace paying off what you want. And I'm just going to keep it at that without spoiling anything. Like you're kind of looking for something and it's there. You know what I mean? But it's also subverting your expectations a bit in a big way.
We'll have to discuss because I'm kind of curious as to what you're talking about.
Well, we could always do like spoiler episodes of stuff and shit like that. So.
Yeah, no, I'm not telling you to do it now. I'm just curious.
No way. It literally came out the same fucking day. We haven't even seen it. So yeah. Anyway, but video game wise, that's what we're here for, right? Today, I suppose. But
today, apparently, yes.
Yeah, and not to copy Kind of Funny, which is funny because they just dropped their Games Cast episode talking about the same two things I'm about to talk about. But it's just because those are the games I'm playing. They're the two new Game of the Year contenders, even though they're indie titles. First of all, let's talk quickly about Neon White. Great fucking game from what I played. I think I'm right under an hour or 2 hours or something into it. Really loving it. Essentially, when the trailer came out, Neon White was described as a game for speedrunners, right? Which is interesting, but then it also has a storyline, and then it features that the guy who does Spike Spiegel's voice, Miguel. What's his name again? I always forget his fucking name. Steve Bloom. I remembered.
Steve Blum.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, he plays the main character. I'm bringing up some B-roll right now of the game, but
I will say he's at least a decent voice actor, and he can. Well, I'm sorry. No, let me restate that. I've always known him as Spike Spiegel when he uses his regular voice, because that's the Spike Spiegel voice. So anytime you see him in almost anything, like, oh, that's Spike. The one time I didn't, and I thought he did a really good job, was Mass Effect 2.
Oh, okay.
He played the Krogan.
He was Rex.
Yeah, he was Rex.
Oh, he was
like, oh,
Rex.
that's him.
Wow.
I was like, fuck it. He surprised me. Good for you. He doesn't sound like himself.
I kind of didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's him too.
That's awesome. I mean, he's a legend. He's a legend in voice actor circles for sure.
Yeah.
But let me just
tons of work.
Let me just kind of explain this game. So essentially, it's like a first-person.
Sorry, wait. Before you continue, I have to correct myself. He's Grunt, not Rex.
Thank you.
Okay. There you go.
It was one of the Krogan.
Cool.
Yeah.
By the way, Krogan's rule. Let's continue. Neon White, like story-wise, you're sort of like you're a dead person who's working for angels or something like that, and it's also like a competition, something like that. That's sort of like what I gather from my brain. That is essentially the story, and I'm not gonna spoil like a lot. Like I'm not really deep into the game, but that's essentially what's happening. So like the neons are like the participants in this thing where they have to like slay demons and like win some kind of competition. So you play as Neon White. There's also Neon Violet, Neon Yellow, Neon Scarlet or something like that. And like you do talk to them and interact with them. But the gameplay, it's like a first-person shooter, but also a card game. So, like the card that you have is the weapon you're using, but it's also when you right-click, it does an ability. So you can see like when you're in the water, you go faster. You can also jump. When you pick up the cards, then you can like, instead of just having the katana slash, you can like shoot a gun or shoot a machine gun or like do like a special jump. So this is like essentially what you're trying to do is like defeat these levels by getting to this crystal as fast as you possibly can. But that you can't like activate the crystal to end the level without taking out all the monsters or demons or whatever in the level. So you can see a little bit more of that here. But no, from what I played, it's like really freaking fun. It's like really quick gameplay, and I found myself like, oh, I got the silver, immediately like replaying the level. I'm like, oh, I gotta go for the gold. But it's like they're quick levels. Like you saw that right there, like. This guy, this comes to
22
us
22 seconds.
by Ruben925. Thank you, Ruben925, for your gameplay there. But yeah, like you can set like world records and stuff. But you can see here he's picking up like the machine gun, shooting like one of the enemies. You could do the right-click purify ability, which like essentially sets down a bomb, blows up, and it can launch you in the air, but also do an AoE to destroy enemies. So like there's strategy involved. But there's also like certain pathways you can take that you don't think about where you can clear the level faster, and then you're kind of chasing like world records and stuff. So like just from the onset, like I'm enjoying it, but I know that it's going to get more complicated. I know more cards are going to be revealed, and like more pathways are going to open up and stuff like in each of these levels, and it's like I was already like feeling addicted cuz I like an FPS and I like a game where I can like try to beat it in a certain time, you know, like I'm always going for the gold no matter what game I'm playing. So Neon White, cool game. I super recommend it. Do you have any what's up?
Is that an Annapurna game by any chance?
Is it Devolver? I can't remember. I'll look that up right now. But
because the environments looked a lot like other Annapurna games.
Yes, it's Annapurna.
Haha.
So you called it. So
they don't miss. They make great games.
Oh, dude, Annapurna,
They're a phenomenal publisher.
They made one of my favorite games of all. They published one of my favorite games of all time, Outer Wilds. Fucking love that game. The other game I've been playing is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What is it? Shredder's Revenge, which is an incredible fucking game. And I played a bunch of it. Mochi Squeeze's family. If you know, we do another podcast, Odd Valley Live. Where we have Mochi Squeeze on there and we get all shit-faced. But anyway, her family was in town, and so I got a 4-player game going of this, and it is great. So it basically just plays like Turtles in Time did, or like the, old beat-em-up Ninja Turtles games, like in the arcade and stuff. And it's great. Like, it's pretty simple. You just have like an attack button, a special attack button, like a special meter and stuff, and you just go around and fuck shit up, and there's like a number of moves. You can actually look at a move list similar to like a fighting game, which if you play this in the arcade, I'm sure it would be like plastered on the side of the cabinet because that's the only way you could do that back in the day. But I think that's really cool. There's a arcade mode as well as a story mode, and within the story mode, it's really cool. You can actually like find collectibles in the levels and stuff. If you find like all the collectibles, it'll like level you up, and essentially, like, each character has, like, a power level, and that's based on either if you had cleared, like, a full collectathon, essentially, or if you, I think each enemy that you kill brings that number up, too, right? And then the more power level you get, it starts to unlock, like, more health, or even straight up attacks. Like you just get a normal like Y special, like, or Y on Xbox does your special if you have the full meter. But like you get to, I think, the second or third level of the power level chart or whatever the fuck. It's like a certain, I think it's like 600 or something like that. You could do like an aerial special where you jump in there and press Y and then you do your special. But yeah, it's like a shit ton of fun, man. This game is incredible. I honestly think, like, yes, they're smaller indie games, but of all the games I played this year, these are some of the best games that I played. Like, I mean, it's these two games and Elden Ring that I'm just really loving this year. Which, by the way, I went back to Elden Ring because I'm obsessed, and I've been trying to, like, I'm like, okay, I beat the game, but I'm missing 2 achievements, 2 different endings that you can only get by playing through the game again. Right, I got one of the ending achievements, and I need 2 more. So I was like, one day I'll come back, and I thought it'd be way in the future, and here I am. I already started my second character, so fuck. Another thing I want to call out really quickly about this game is that like some of the collectibles you find are actually these weird frogs. So I looked it up. I had to look it up. I'm like, what are these fucking weird frogs, man? And they're actually called the punk frogs. And they come from I'll pull up a picture right here. You can see them. In fact, this is like fan art, but it ooh. No, I almost closed the stream. They're called the punk frogs, and apparently they debuted in the Ninja Turtles TV show, like the cartoon.
Okay.
Right, and there's 4 of them. One has a bow and arrow, one's got a whip, one's got a battle axe, and then one's got like a morning star. And they're all wearing like these, like you can see they're all wearing like weird Hawaiian shirts or something. And so like they're just like, you know, you're just like trashing the environment and stuff. And then you just find one of these fuckers standing there with like a morning star. And so I was thinking like, oh, are they going to come help me? And no, they just stand there. So I don't really understand what I'm collecting here. But here's their names. You got Attila the Frog. He's the morning star one.
Attila the Frog.
You got Genghis Frog. That's the axe one. Napoleon Bonafrog. He wields a whip. And then Rasputin the Mad Frog. That's the bow and arrow one.
Wow.
So
Interesting.
let's see if we can pull up this picture if it wants to load.
I didn't know the lore of TMNT was so deep.
It's pretty deep. And then here's like a small picture of, I found some kind of toys.
Yeah,
So-
where's the live action movie with the frogs, man?
I don't know. I really like these frogs. I think they're cool, and it's cool that they included them in this game. Even though I didn't even know what the fuck they were until they just randomly showed up in the game. But I think I collected all 4. But I don't know if like you just keep collecting them over and over again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you do with
You
them
know?
when you collect them?
I don't know. I just, like, in fact, it's funny. One of the collectibles, it's like actually like a stand-up poster. You know what I mean? Like not poster, but like a stand-up
A
thing.
standee?
Yeah, like a standee, where it's like
Okay.
one of them, and you kick it, and the same guy's like standing behind it, and it's that frog. You know? And I was like, that wasn't even, you didn't even hide that. But like essentially, you find them, and then they stand there, and then they're just standing there and doing nothing, and they don't move. And then if you go back around into the level in story mode and you knock it down again, he's not there. So I have no fucking idea what's going on with these frogs. If you know what's going on with these frogs, why don't you email me, please, at neonpocketdimension@gmail.com. Let me know what's up with these frogs. Guys, we have completed our first ever episode of Sectors. It's time to move on to today's segment. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
I know we had a little bit of preparation. I asked you guys to find your dice with 20 sides. And I hope you're ready to be put on the spot in the ultimate way. So here we go.
Oh, great.
First,
Let me get my D20 out.
First of all,
Okay.
I'm gonna participate, but I'm gonna have the two of you. They have D20s, one die with 20 sides. That's from D&D and tabletop games and stuff. In case you didn't know, you should play tabletop games anyway. I'm gonna have you guys roll off. All right, so roll one time. Tell me what it is. All right, honor system. Sam, give us the real number. Miguel, don't be lying.
I don't lie.
Okay, roll your dice, and whoever has the higher gets to go second. And let me pull out my dice. Hold on.
Well, this does not bode well.
Nope. You may have beat me. Trust me.
I don't think I did.
I mean, unless you rolled a 1.
I may have.
Okay, I don't know what you guys just said. That'll be your
I
little
think
secret.
you rolled a 1.
Did you roll a 1?
I have rolled a 1, Jacob.
Oh no. Let's see what I get from my first roll. Let's
I
just check
rolled
it
a
out.
5.
Right now I got this one. I pulled this from the
Whoa.
pounded dice. Miguel knows that. I bought a pounded dice from Chessex like forever ago on Amazon. But I do have a 6 set. I'll show it off on another episode. Let's see what I got. 15. Yeah. All right.
I
Okay.
wanted to get one of those lamps that's empty and then just put dice all around it. You know, the
Ooh,
ones you can fill up?
that's cool.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that'd be neat. I
That
haven't
would
done
be
it, though.
neat.
I'm lazy.
I mean, yeah, and it's an investment. But we got this.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Go on.
No, that's cool. We got this really cool place out here called the Little Shop of Magic, where you can buy dice and like minis and stuff. I love it. Shit ton of board games.
What is a pound going for right now?
I'm not exactly sure. That's probably not too much because it's just like a random pound. But like typically, you know, like when you buy sets, they're just a little more pricey than you'd think.
Yep.
Especially if you're getting metal dice. I don't like metal dice. Controversial statement. I don't like it. A lot of people like it.
They sell dice by the pound.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Amazon and just look up dice by the pound, and you will find dice by the pound.
Wow.
Or you can type in pound
Never would have thought.
Type in pound O dice. That's literally
Who
what
would
it was
need a
called.
pound of dice is what you think, right?
You didn't know I was going to the produce aisle, all right, to get my dice.
Yeah.
I'd like 3 pounds today, please.
I'd like 3 pounds of your dankest dice, please.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Are you guys ready? This is going to be, just get out of your comfort zone a little bit. That's what we're about to do.
Oh,
I call this
no.
segment the, I actually didn't come up with a name. I'm trying to on the spot, and this is already telling of what we're about to do. I call this segment, commercial fates. Fate-vertisements. There you go. I like that one. Fate-vertisements. This is where we're gonna roll our 20-sided dice. Okay. And I have a table here, which I'll read the table options first if you'd like. But I'll leave it up to you. But I have a table here. Each on the table it's 1 through 20. Each number is a different type of advertisement that you have to essentially make up on the spot and improvise. Right?
okay.
So you're going to be selling a product, and you're making the commercial for that product. Okay, and you can make it up.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and whatever it is, it might not be a product, but I'll go through the table right now. Are you ready? Here we go. Here's the table. We got 1, cigarettes. 2, beer or seltzer. 3, toys. 4, cereal. 5, restaurant or fast food. 6, soda or pop if you're from the Midwest and you say weird shit. 7, male performance enhancement.
I take that as a personal attack.
That's a personal attack.
As you should.
It's pop.
7 is a male performance enhancer. 8, Monster Truck Sunday event. 9, another port of Skyrim. 10, horror movie. 11, a streaming series. 12, video game based movie. 13, action summer blockbuster. 14, a video game. 15, cringy local commercial. 16, psychic hotline. 17, car commercial. 18, some kind of CBD product, because those are just like rampant all over the place, right? 19, some kind of masterclass, and then 20, anything you want. So there you go. Those are all the possibilities.
Which one was the master class?
That's 19. That's 19.
19.
So you could just, you just come up with whatever, and you just do your little advertisement, and it doesn't have to be super long. It's improv, man. Just do it. All right. So Sam, you're gonna go first since you rolled a 1. So you roll the dice.
Awesome.
I'll reiterate what type of advertisement that you rolled, and here we go.
Crap. Well.
Has to be on the table.
God, it keeps rolling off. My table's not very big. All right. All right.
Roll it on your mic.
I got 7.
7, male performance enhancement. So it could be anything from like you have low T to baldness. You know what I mean?
Oh, I can do bald, like hair
You can do
loss?
anything. Yeah, like any kind of male enhancement thing. Just all you got to do is come
hair
up with.
loss performance enhancing though.
Well, that's what you know what I mean. Like I typed this up while working. Okay,
That is a great question, because I was thinking the same thing. When I think male performance enhancement,
Yeah,
I'm thinking Viagra.
I mean,
Yeah.
it could be for Viagra, but I want to throw the baldness thing in there too, because you hear a lot of those type of commercials.
Well, I'm gonna sell Viagra. All right.
All right, you can sell Viagra too. I mean, either way, but you got to name the product. All right. Are you
wait,
ready?
I have to like come up with a name of the product.
Yeah, just come up with it on the spot.
Oh shit. Okay, I didn't realize that.
Just something goofy. You know what I mean? Just have fun with it.
Oh well, I mean, dick grower. I mean, come on.
Okay. All right. All right. You ready?
Miracle Dick.
All right. This is take one for Dick Grower commercial and action.
If you want your dick to grow, get Dick Grower Plus. Subscribe now at $69.99 a year, or $69.69 a year, and get your dick growing with Dick Grow Plus.
There you go. Good job. Good job. Dick Grower Plus is now canon.
I'm already gonna order it.
Yeah, me too. I want my dick to grow like a redwood tree.
Probably should have had the
dick to grow.
I probably should have had the medical warning. If you have erection of more than 4 hours, call the hospital immediately.
You're gonna die. All right, Miguel. Let's have a roll off and see who's gonna gotta go next. Right. Whoever's lower. All right, I'm rolling. Here we go. I got 11.
19.
Ah, you bastard. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's mine. I'm gonna roll it. I got a 9. Another port of Skyrim.
Okay.
All right.
That's easy.
All right, here we go. And action. Hey guys, I'm Todd Howard. Do you want to play Skyrim on your watch? Well, now you can with Skyrim on your watch. I'm Todd Howard. That's all I got. Play Starfield too, bitch. Look at my cool ass jacket. And that's
if I would have done that, you just come out and say, it just works.
It just works. Yeah, I don't know. That was the one that I didn't want to get the most. I put that one on there for you guys. Sorry. Would you play Skyrim on an Apple Watch?
Absolutely not.
Me either.
No. Like, how the hell would you play it?
I don't know.
It'd be impossible.
With your mind? If I was playing with my mind, maybe. Sure.
Yeah, I'm just saying that of all the selections, that's the least creative one that I could have rolled.
Well, I mean, where else are you going to play?
I got nothing.
Dude,
I know, it's everywhere. Also,
creative one.
Hey, I'm Todd Howard. Do you want to play Skyrim on your heart rate monitor? Well, now you can. Does that sound like Todd Howard at all? Hey guys, I am Todd Howard. Is that a good Todd Howard? Welcome to the world of Starfield.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Welcome to the world of Starfield.
I don't know. I'm just trying to emulate it in my brain.
Welcome to the world of Skyrim on your watch.
And your heart rate monitor. Don't forget. If you get over a certain amount of BPM or heart rate monitor, then that's when the dragon shows up. So keep your heart rate down. Keep your heart rate down, yeah.
And that and if you have trouble getting excited, get Dick Grower.
Get Dick Grower. Exactly.
Fusroda!
These products are being sold together in tandem.
And Dick Grower Plus comes with 2 free games a month.
Is your wait. Is your dick being very still? Then just say Fusroda and you push that dick up with Skyrim Dick Enhancer. See, I could have done a better one with anything other than that.
Schlongs of Skyrim.
Well, you're dealt with the hand that you roll. You're dealt the hand that you roll. Miguel.
All right.
Now you roll for just the table because you're last to go.
15.
Thanks for just rolling with it, guys. Appreciate you. You got 15?
15.
That's cringy local commercial. So think like, wherever you grew up, I'm sure you had some like cringy ass like furniture guy, or you can even do something like the foot rub.
Oh my God.
You could do the foot rub and fried chicken place. Remember that one? You ever seen that?
What?
You never seen that? You never seen that foot rub and fish fry or
Do you
whatever?
guys have like super cringy law firm commercials?
Oh yeah.
Because we do.
Absolutely.
In Iraq.
There's one guy that just has his mom on in the commercials, and just it's so bad.
Well, we had one in Vegas that was like a guy. He was sucking a lollipop, and he was selling you furniture.
It was the furniture store dude.
Yeah, the furniture store guy.
Who loves you, baby?
Yeah, that's right.
He
Who
always
loves
had
you,
the red
baby?
lollipop.
Furniture
Yeah.
store.
Sounds like the car salesman in Transformers.
Pretty much. Also,
God, I forgot about him, Jacob.
we also had Happy Harry. Remember Happy Harry?
No.
I trust everybody. That's what he'd say a lot. He was also a furniture store guy. And then also, don't forget JJ, the king of beepers in LA.
He was national, Jacob.
Yeah, he was the king of beepers in LA. So,
Yeah,
all right.
but he was like, those commercials were everywhere, and I didn't realize that.
Cringy local commercial, Miguel. You ready for this?
Cringy local commercial.
Ready? Yeah, you Kaiser Sose it. I see you doing that. All right, ready? Action.
Hi, guys. Is your dick small? Did you try a product called Dick Grower Plus? If you did, and you've had adverse side effects, call me.
You got to have a really good name. Give us a really good name. Come on.
Oh, God,
What's a really good name?
Call me, Dr. Dick Small.
No, I was going to say corn.
Call Doctor Get Your Dick Back. My name's Richard Dick.
There you go. I was going to say, call me Corn Buttfield. That good one? That's what I would name him. Nah, Dr. Dick Back. That's a good one. Is that what you said?
Dr. Dick Back. Yeah, Dr. Dick Back.
You want your dick back? Call Dr. Dick Back. Come on, call Dr. Dick Back. That would be the jingle. All right, guys, that's the ending of the segment. What I call it, Fate-vertisements. And I called it that because we were rolling the dice, Fate advertisements. Anyway, thanks. A round of applause to everybody for participating in my dumb segments. I'm trying to have a new dumb segment every episode. And then, returning segments, if people seem to like them, like the zoomed in JPEG. If you did not experience that one, that was from episode 2. So go ahead and watch that one on YouTube. Just search Odd Valley, and you'll find us on there. There's a playlist for Neon Pocket Dimension. We might have our own YouTube channel at some point, but for now, it's all under that Odd Valley Studios umbrella, my dudes. All right. So now is the segment of the episode that we're the part of the episode that we call endorsements. So that's just something you really like and you want to tell people to do. You know what I mean? What do you endorse? Miguel, what's your endorsement for this week?
Come on, man. This week's endorsement.
Got
chocolate pudding.
Ooh.
Yeah. Any kind, really. Cozy Shack is really good, though. I enjoy the Cozy Shack.
What's that?
I'm not, or if you make it yourself, even better.
What's Cozy Shack? Is that a brand?
It's a brand.
Where do you get it?
Albertsons.
Really?
Pretty much any grocery store, yeah.
All I ever see is that Jell-O brand, man.
Okay. It's not bad. The Jell-O brand isn't bad, but there are better chocolate puddings out there.
All right. Well, there you go.
Chocolate pudding.
My endorsement for the week I had in my brain, and I didn't write it down. So, what's a good thing to endorse? I'm gonna endorse this. Spending time with your family. Maybe you haven't done that in a while. I'm gonna endorse. Get out there, say hi to your mom, hang out, have a beer with your dad. If your dad does that, if he lives in the state,
or if you know your dad.
Yeah.
Preface that too.
You might not know your dad, but if you have family, give him a text. Say hi. I endorse the family time that you can have while you can have it. So, yeah. I mean, I'm only saying that because I spent a lot of time with my family the last couple of weeks. Also, I endorse Dr. Pepper. It's the superior soda.
Okay.
Oh man,
superior soda.
I will say, per your endorsement, family can be anyone you want it to be. They don't have to be related to you by blood.
Fair enough. Yeah. I like that. Sam, you got any endorsements for us this week?
I think I just endorse the Mistborn series because it's good. It's off to a hot fucking start. Like it's off to a real good start.
Hell
And
yeah.
they just do some really cool stuff with the powers in that in the world. So I'm excited to read more.
Hell yeah, man. All right. Well, that's our endorsements for the week. We're about to get on out of here. This is the part where we plug things. So I'm gonna just give the floor to Sam. Sam, what would you like the people to know? Can you give them your socials and all that fun stuff? Oh wait, Miguel, you have a segment, don't you? Didn't you have the cat video
not
thing?
this week. Not this week.
Okay. Well,
I'll send you one. I saved it to my Reddit. It's a really good cat video, though. We can do that.
yeah.
But here he is. Just
Oh, he's a little smoky. Arya's not in here. Neither is Lee. None of my animals have anything to do with the studio. They don't like it in here. I'm sorry, Sam. What's up? Plugs.
X Interact is a weekly video game podcast where we talk about video games. It's me and three of my other hosts. One of them is the reason I'm reading the Mistborn series. One of them is the reason I have recently played Xenoblade. The other one, he doesn't do much. No. No.
That's
so yeah,
Steven.
X Interact. You can go to YouTube. You can go to pretty much any podcast service. We're gonna be on it. And to make things even easier, we have a website, podpage.com/x2interact. If you go there, it has all our social links, like our YouTube link. It has our Instagram link. It has our Twitter link. It has our TikTok link. We've been to make Steven specifically has been making a lot of TikToks, so
He's been getting better.
there.
I'm giving him credit. He's been getting better with them.
If you want to follow my personal stuff, I'm gonna start streaming regularly at some point. One of these days.
What's the from last I remember you were doing like the Lego 100%. Or is that still what you're gonna keep doing?
I've gotten tired of that, but I will get back to it eventually.
Are you gonna at least 100% the Lego Star Wars game that just came out at the very least?
I want to. Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry.
We'll get
Continue.
to it. But for that, you go to the Pizza Man Sam or twitch.tv/the Pizza Man Sam. That's where I stream. I haven't put anything on my YouTube channel really besides the first time I won a crown in Fall Guys. Go check that out. And search up Pizza Man Sam on YouTube. And then, speaking of Fall Guys, absolutely dominated the first game I played in like 2 months. And also, my personal Twitter is at the Pizza Man Sam.
There you go. I put it up.
Video games.
Put it up there. You can see it up
another stuff
above. So just Google those things and yeah. Sam, thanks for being on the episode. Miguel, you got any plugs or anything? I know you got a Twitter.
Just my Twitter.
Yeah. So boxcar
_Miguel.
Miguel. Yeah, and then I'm OMJesus on everything. Twitch.tv/OMJesus. All these Twitters, all these Twitches, we'd enjoy a follow and stuff. And, if you could subscribe to things on YouTube and whatnot, all the normal shit, just go ahead and do it. We appreciate it. We love you. But yeah, I think that's all the plugs. And then, again, I'll just reiterate, tomorrow night, the recording of this. So Thursday, the 23rd of June at, I think 7:30, we're going to attempt to do a Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge 6-player stream. So come hang out with us. It'll be at the same twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension channel. And we're just going to have fun. We're going to try to get Sam on there, get some more of those X Interact boys on there, try to get Gage in there, a couple other homies. Nerded Day, what's up? And we'll have fun with that. Also, I want to possibly do like maybe a Fall Guys stream this weekend, so we'll see. But fun game. It's also free to play, Miguel, so you can get it on your PC. Just go to the Epic Game Store, I think. But with that, I think that's it. You guys got any closing thoughts or anything, or are you ready to get the hell out of here?
I'm good.
I'm ready to play
I
Fallout
think I'm
4.
good.
You want to play some Fallout 4?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to get Fall Guys installed right now. And maybe play some more Neon White.
I'll go check out, see if I can download Fall Guys and
Yeah.
play
It's really,
Skyrim.
it's a really fun game, dude. You should try it out.
What,
All
Fall
right.
Guys?
Yeah. Yeah,
I've
Fall
played it.
Guys. Oh, you have played it.
Yeah, I played it on PS4.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, play it.
Fun.
Play it, everyone. And if you have Game Pass, play Ninja Turtles. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't forget to plug Game Pass.
Yeah, Game Pass rules. You guys
We
know
need
I
our
love that
sponsor,
shit.
sponsor money.
Xbox, give me money. Xbox, give me free controllers. We still don't have like a tagline or anything for the show. I think Gage kept saying like "parting is such sweet sorrow" or something. But I'll just say, see ya. We also don't even have outro music, so I'm gonna go like this. Bye.